All right, my name is Tom Wogan. I'm the city administrator in Blue Island, Illinois, where we had an incident today. So at approximately 3:30 p.m. At the building behind me, there was a repast, a funeral service that the building was specifically rented for. At approximately 3:30 p.m., a vehicle containing multiple gunmen opened fire on the front of the building. At that time, one of the occupants of the building, who possessed a concealed carry permit, returned fire. The result of this was 3 victims, with two with minor wounds, one we believe with a critical wound. All have been transported to the hospital. We have an ongoing investigation. We are actively pursuing the shooters. That is about all the information we have for right now.
You said 2 minor, 1 critical?
So, but that's the best information we have right now, yes.
As far as the victims, men, women, children, adults?
Don't have the information yet. We will have a full statement, police report with more details before the end of the day.
Was the person who fired back?
No, we didn't.
We jumped in late. Can you just start off from the beginning?
You can catch up. Go ahead.
Would you mind just walking us through that one more time? Just walk us through the details of this one more time.
Okay, so approximately 3:30 p.m. today, during a repast service that was the facility was rented for, a vehicle pulled up, opened fire. We believe it was multiple gunmen. There was, in addition to that, a occupant of the building with a concealed carry permit returned fire, and the result of that was 3 injuries that were transported to the hospital, 2 minor injuries, and 1 potentially critical injury.
Is it believed that this may have been retaliation for the reason why everyone was gathered there?
It's an ongoing investigation, so we do not know yet.
Can you tell us what are police focusing on right now? Video? Is there video of this? Was this captured on camera?
So we have multiple police officers in addition to Blue Island Police. I also want to thank not only the Blue Island Police and Fire for their quick response, but also members of our Major Crimes Task Force, as well as the Illinois State Police, who are all behind us, devoting resources to this. It will be an extremely thorough investigation. They're going to be actively pursuing evidence, all video and potential evidence that can be found from local houses, cameras, eyewitnesses, everything. It will be obviously a very aggressive investigation.
Can you touch on just how tragic this is, just for the people who are here mourning a loss, to only be faced with this type of
All of this gun violence is tragic, right? All in this community, and obviously every one of these incidents we see. This one obviously gains a great more deal news and media attention, but it's certainly not the only violence that this region has seen, and it's always tragic, and it's always sad. And when you see these incidents layer on top of each other, and if it is indeed a retaliatory incident, we do not know for sure yet, but obviously, you know, this, like I said, this area has seen too many of these, and it's always tragic and it's always sad. And to see that sadness just doubled on top of itself is terrible. And
Can you clarify with the 2 minor and 1 critical? Were the 2 minors the ones who were self-transported, and that critical was taken from the scene when law enforcement and rescue?
we have to gather some more details on that. Like I said, obviously this is very brand new, and so very chaotic in how it happened. So who got transported by which unit and to where, I think is still details coming into place.
Do you have a vehicle description at all? Suspect vehicle?
It's not information we would want to release right now if we did.
And the occupant who returned fire, was he security? Was he off-duty police?
I don't know if it was he or she, to be honest. Yeah, so
Who was here for the
they were a guest of for the repast, yes, and they had an active conceal and carry permit.
And the victims were inside? Is that
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
So they were shot inside. They weren't shot in the park.
So the shots came from outside into the building. The guest with the concealed carry permit came outside and fired it back at the vehicle.
And the victims were all inside when they were shot.
Yes, everyone was inside at the repast when the shooting began.
Custody at the moment?
No one in custody at the moment. Ongoing investigation.
Any indication how many casings there are in this?
Multiple.
And your name and title?
Tom Wogan, Wogan, City Administrator in Blue Island. Thanks, everyone.